We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2025 Bowman Draft. This has 5 megas and 1 hobby box. Bounty is up to $24.50. Let's waste no time. Let's get started here. Good luck, everybody. Still a full evening tonight. Our next scheduled break is the Upper Deck multi-year Young Gun flagship chase in there. I did add black and white Brock Faber PSA 10 Young Gun canvas there, so whoever lands the Minnesota Wild will be taking home that one. Pretty sweet card there. Big win if you just land the Wild, not even including all the different chases in there. All right, here we go. These are our base. Jake Monroe. Billy Carlson. I'm going to make it easy and sleeve up. Take out the sleeve out guys right away. Ike Irish, Sebastian Walcott, Dax Kilby. Make it easy on our sorters. On to our Mojo pack. Matthew Fisher. There's Gavin Kiln, Tate Selcine, Jake Cook, Connor Griffin, Cameron Milner, Mason Novelli, Nolan Schubert, Aaron Watson, and Mason Morris. So not a ton in that first one. Just getting started, though. That was my warm-up box. But yeah, what do we have tonight, you ask? Let's check it out. Like I said, up next is the multi-year Upper Deck flagship hockey mixer number 2. We do have a full case of Bowman Draft Megas, 3 boxes of Donruss Panini Optic Football, a Ginter X plus black and white mixer, 2 and 2. That's going to be a fun break there. 11 left in Topps Midnight Basketball. We also have Bowman Draft Hobby half case, pick your color. And then Topps 5-star baseball. We got 22 left in the $49 football random, and then 26 left in the Topps Chrome basketball with midnight in there. Random, our drafted teams on that one. All right, here we go, box 2. Theo Gillen. Mason Peters. There's Nevins base. JoJo Parker base. Dean Livingston laser. Forbes, Nevins there, and gold gonna be Josh Owens, our first parallel. 36 out of 50 gold mojo. What happened to my teams list? Rangers going to Gerbach. JJ Weatherholt. Liam Doyle, JoJo Parker. JoJo for the Blue Jays. Mega number 3. I'm gonna pull that right now. Seth Hernandez in action. I just don't like leaving the die cut down like that. Pirates. Pirates going to Jay Castle. In action mojo there. Antonio Jimenez. Was that Shores? Yep. I always get him and Breemner mixed up. Cody Bowker. And nice. JoJo Parker out of 199 on the prized prospects. Blue Jays to Huskies forever. McGonigal. There's Gavin Fiend, Cade Anderson. A couple of the top dogs right there. All right, 2 more blasters. Or 2 more megas, excuse me. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Travis Sikora, Nationals. And Gustavo Melendez, Pirates. There's Willits for the Nationals. Kate Anderson insert. All right, one more mega. Aaron Watson. Gavin Fiend base. Cade Anderson. Nice. There's Nevins. Astros just bumped him off the showcase, and he gets a nice one there. Astros to Gerbach. There's Conrad, Breemner, and we do have an auto. Cade Anderson. It is Phillies Gage Wood. Someone was actually saying had high hopes with this kid. First rounder, Gage Wood for the Phillies. Phillies are going to strike first. There's Breemner, number 2 overall pick, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Conrad's a good one for the Cubs. He was 17th overall. All right, how are we looking on hockey? How are we looking? Looks like 12 left in hockey. And then 18 left in the Bowman draft full case mega. All right, last box here. 3 autos. Good luck. Nevins. Like I said, I'm just trying to help them out and pull this stuff as I go. Hammond. There's Fiend refractor. Steel Hall refractor. And base auto. Nice. Gavin Fiend there. Rangers. Rangers going to Gerbach. There we go. If we're going to get a base auto, let's get one of the top guys. There's Kiln. Eli Willits. Oops, hold on. I must have pulled the refractors. Purple Carson Bench. That one's way off centered. We were talking about that yesterday. Cade Obermueller. Murph Gray. X-Fractor is Jake Monroe. Charlie Condon, Edgar Quintero. That's out of 250 there. All right. Stack 2. JoJo Parker. Matt Barr, CJ Gray. Mason Newell, Trevor Cone. And Refractor Inc., Trevor Cone. Out of 499, Giants. Giants are going to Chaser 88. Chaser 88. Castillo, Carson Bench. Sky Blue, Ethan Hedges, Rockies out of 499. Steel Hall base. Caden Kent, Brian Curley. Kate Anderson, Refractor, Ryan Mitchell. Johnny Level, Spencer Jones. And blue, Caden Bodine. Caden Bodine out of 150 Orioles. Sky Blue Refractor, Brian Curley. Tate and Gray, Antonio Jimenez. And our final auto is going to be Marlins, Max Williams. Max Williams there for the Marlins. And Jacob Reamer and Josar Gonzalez to wrap this one up. Appreciate everyone as always. Marlins there going to Chaser 88. Go ahead and do a recap here. Like I said, I got a full case of Megas up and filling Pick Your Team, and then I also have a Pick Your Color Hobby half case Pick Your Team, or Pick Your Color. All right. These are all the lasers. Watson, Mayfield, Sakura, Melendez, Jimenez, Bowker, Gillen, Peters, Livingston, Monroe, and Walcott. These are all unnumbered refractors and mojos. Anderson, Curley, Anderson, Breemner, Fiend, Hall, Monroe, Willits, Conrad, Kiln, Hernandez, Nevins, and Nevins again. $4.99 Ethan Hedges, $2.50 Carson Bench, $1.50 Caden Bodine. Max Williams there, base auto. Marlins, we got Gage Workman, first round pick there for the Phillies on the mojo. Trevor Cohn out of 499 Refractor Inc. We got Rangers here out of 50, Josh Owens. Eli Willits on the mojo there. Nationals. Prized Prospects, JoJo Parker out of 199, and then mojo. And then in the mid, mojo Fiend, and then base auto. Rangers are going to Gerbach. There you go, Gerbach. I appreciate everyone as always. I will see you guys back here at about, I'd say about 7 o'clock for that hockey break. Let's go grab a spot in that. Let's chase some young guns. Chase that Brock Faber chasing the wild. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys back here soon.